Okay, so today I wanted to go over a few things. I finished out last year and I kind of disappeared off the channel for a bit, and I apologize for that. Uh, my wife and I and the children, we got sick. We got COVID twice, and it was not fun. I apologize. Back at it, new year. Went back through all of my videos. Hopefully, I'll post a little bit more. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. It helps out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But this year, I wanted to go back through some of my videos of last year, and I have a list of things that I said I wanted to do, and there have been some changes. One of the things, and that's today's video, is Affinity 2, Affinity Designer 2. They upgraded to Affinity Designer 2, and if you haven't gotten it, obviously, I'm going to recommend it for you. I don't work for Affinity at all. I just really like using Affinity. And in one of last year's videos, I talked about having a custom layout that I use, and that's what I wanted to do today. And let's go ahead and open it up. What we're going to do today is we're just going to create a new document. It doesn't matter. I'm going to just do letter, and I'm just going to create it, okay? And then I'm going to mostly fix my layout to be customized because this is a brand new install. I haven't done anything to it, and I'm going to show you how I like to set up mine. And if you're following along with the channel, this may be helpful to you. It may be a complete waste of your time and you can skip it. Totally get that as well. Anyway, so you pull off color here because I don't use the color wheel myself. So I delete it. I do use swatches. I do use stroke. I do not use appearance. So I delete that. I do use layers. I do not use brushes. I do not use quick fix, and I do not use styles, okay? But that's me. Now, I would put these back. So I would take this whole toolbar off, and I would reorganize these into a toolbar, and you can just move things around. So I like swatches first, stroke second, and layers third. I actually put layers on its own, and it's causing me fits here. So I would put this as one panel, and then I'd put layers underneath it, and then I would put transform underneath that, and I would put navigator I don't use, and I put history next to layers. So I have layers, history, swatches, stroke, and that's it. That is my layout. I make sure that my snapping is on, and hopefully we're going to do an isometric drawing this year, and then we'll get into the snapping and we'll get into the grid. There's some really cool tricks you can do with Affinity. Then I come over here to character. I'm looking for character. See, this is a new one. So they have text here. Okay, so there's character. Okay, I would grab character and I'd put it over here. And I leave the transform and I leave the decorations open. So I would leave it just like this, but I would also grab under text, I would grab paragraph, and I put that underneath there. When I was working at my job at the university, I was doing a lot of typesetting. So I would also add this as well under text. And I would do glyph browser, but I would put it under paragraph, but not normally. But if I'm doing a lot of typesetting, I would put it there. And this is pretty much my basic layout. But don't worry, you don't necessarily have to use my layout. Don't worry, you can always reset to where it starts. So you go under Studio again, and you can reset Studio, and that's right here. I'm gonna go ahead and add a preset here, and I'm gonna call it O'Brien Essential. So if I reset Studio, this is how it normally starts. And if I go back over here to Studio again, and I do O'Brien Essential, okay? You can go ahead and switch it back and forth. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you for today. Thanks for joining me. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. And we'll see you in the next one. All right? You have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.